everybody, and good morning, I suppose. And since we're, practically at the end of this book, I figured that this might be the last week of good entries I could find, ones with something unique to say. Usually I'm just eager to find a message that spreads not only the word, but interesting insight into, us. So from the ones I found, this is probably the end of the book for this week, and maybe I'll start a new one next week. I think I have one or two other ones I could try to read. But anyway, let's go through this one I found. It's called Heavenly Light. There are a lot of things in this world that need fixing. There are a lot of things in your world that need fixing. Broken promises, broken relationships, and much more. But you don't have to be the fix-it person. In fact, you can't be. You're only human. Still, that doesn't stop you from trying. When you see something wrong, you tend to jump right into problem solving. But that is not your main responsibility in life. Your main responsibility is your relationship with me. If a problem enters your day, talk with me about it. Ask for my thoughts about it. Rather than just jumping in and trying to fix everything, ask me to show you what is truly important. Remember, this world is only temporary, and you are just passing through it. Your true home is in heaven, and even your biggest problems fade in the heavenly light of eternity. Okay. Well, about this one. It has kind of an interesting theme to it about how, we can't really be the saviors to ourselves. And that by just slowing down and, through prayer and appreciation of life, that we can trust somebody now and, even being able to pass on to the afterlife. And I read something recently that kind of spoke about that. Not only the part about the other important theme of this message, which is kind of learning how to be less in control of things and learning how to kind of leverage that with acceptance of your circumstances. And because that's probably the main purpose of anxiety, is that when you're trying to evaluate whether you have control of something when you're not really sure you do. And for that, there's really not much we can even do about that in itself. So we know we have at least something to hold on to in all circumstances, no matter what happens. And if anything, being able to enter the next life, it's less of dying and being born again than it is just your soul kind of ascending into a new body. As at least that's what some people believe, which is kind of interesting. It's the same process, but it's just kind of how it's worded that makes it different. That would be seeing, the afterlife as solely heaven rather than both, heaven, hell, whatever it could be, because hell would be an eternal death. Heaven is the continuation of life in its eternal divine form. Basically, that's kind of what you could perceive it as, but the point is that we really can't trust anybody, including ourselves, because we never know what could be up anybody's sleeve, no matter how much we think we know them. It's bizarre, but it's only part of the condition we're placed in, I suppose. But anyway, there's just not much else we could do rather than pray and persevere. So thank you, everybody, for being here, and I'll see you for the next few days, I suppose. Bye-bye.